Dodgy good den, good friends. Welcome.
Oh, well met. We're so happy you're here.
Come on in. Welcome to thee, and welcome to thee, and welcome to you all. We have seats down front for you.
That's right. Thou hast a seat anywhere here at the Digital Ren Faire. We're so glad. Come on in, and while you're joining us, say hello to your neighbours there in the comments.
Oh,
yes.
Dodgy good den, mistress.
Good den, master. Oh, we're so happy you're here. Let us know, right in the comments, what shire you're visiting us from today.
We love to know where you're hailing from there, to see how many people we're getting, how friends from all over, really.
Tis true.
For instance, we are currently in the Shire of
Orlando.
Ooh,
That's right.
Although it occurs to me, Rose, we should be doing this safely, which means we need to be hosting with proper social distancing.
Oh, of course,
So,
of course.
right,
6
so
feet.
6 feet. All right, so there we go.
All
right.
Rowan, I don't think they can see us.
Well, maybe our hands will work for the whole time.
I mean, it's really cute and all, but I don't think they'll stay tuned for very long.
No, that's true.
What?
Oh, wait a moment.
Oh.
Look at the ring on my hand. I've forgotten. That's right.
We're married!
So we're fine. We're fine.
I can give you all of my germs.
Gross.
All right. But so we hope you're there with someone you love, a friend, a family member, a furry loved one, or mayhaps if you're just watching us all by yourself right now, you're no longer alone because you're here with family at the Digital Ren Faire.
That you are. Now, I do have some other questions for them as well while we're waiting for everyone to file in and find their seats there. I'm curious. What are you wearing? Are we the only ones who are we? No. Follow me on this, Rose. I'm just curious. Are we the only ones who are in our home wearing period garb right now, or are other people doing it too?
I believe we have good company. Let us know in the comments what you're donning this evening. Are you wearing a corset? Are you wearing a doublet?
Aye, a leather jerkin, perchance there.
Or mayhaps some bracers ready for battle?
Yeah. Yeah, I personally, I wear my bracers to every meal.
It's true, you do. You know, you never know when I'm going to parry with a knife.
I have to be ready to just, yeah. And plus, those forks have a mind of their own. They're the devil's instrument. They really are.
You're getting quite fine with your silverware and your cutlery style.
Well, thank you. I practice the Agrippa method of cutlery. Now, I have another query. Another query. This is query as actually in the form of a poll.
A poll.
I am curious, of these two historical eras, which do you prefer? Do you prefer the medieval era or the Renaissance era? The medieval era or the Renaissance era?
Renaissance.
So many options, really.
I don't know. Let's ask them one more time. Go ahead.
Right. The medieval era.
The medieval era.
Or the Renaissance era.
Oh, the Renaissance era.
The medieval era.
Medieval era.
Or the Renaissance era.
Renaissance
I don't
era.
know what gestures I'm making for this and everything. But Rose, which do you prefer?
Oh, you know, I have to say, I think I would prefer the Renaissance era. You know, they've advanced into a more understanding of the plague. But really, they have Queen Elizabeth I.
Oh, she was a good one.
Queen Bess.
She was
always
a good
one of
one.
my favourites. But what about you, Rowan?
I kind of prefer the medieval era, I think. Because, I like castles and jousting knights in their full plate armour.
And the ladies had such beautiful fashion in the medieval era too.
They did. All those beautiful long flowing hair. And, can we forget bagpipe sleeves? The bagpipe, they were fantastic. I loved it. So much fabric.
I knew not they were called the bagpipes.
Aye, bagpipes. I don't know why they're called bagpipe sleeves.
Now
but
I just want to fit the bagpipe.
maybe that's why, because you could fit a bagpipe in the sleeves. Aye.
So we're looking forward to reading your comments down below. So go ahead, let us know what you're done in, what era you prefer, and what shires you're from. But before we get officially started, we know that in every Renaissance fair, there's always newcomers, those virginal attenders of Renaissance fairs, and of course, all of our wee nipperkins at home.
Good day to you, wee ones.
So if you're joining us and you're a nipperkin yourself, or mayhaps just want to join in the merriment, I want to make sure we all know how to greet nobility at a Renaissance fair.
Aye, so we are going to teach you all how to bow and how to curtsy. Now, we recognize the fact that you cannot see below our torsos. We know the irony of what we're about to do, but you know what?
We're teaching it anyway.
We're doing this anyway. Right, Rose, take it away.
All right, so if you are a lady, if you identify as a lady, or you want to portray a lady, you will be doing a most beauteous curtsy. So if you're wearing a skirt, you'll be grabbing the sides of it, and you'll hold it out to the side, or mayhaps you will simply flourish your arms as thus, and you will cross one foot behind the other, and you will bend them, and you will bow with your head bowing low. So let's try it all together.
Oh, look, here comes a monarch.
Oh, grab your skirts, flourish your hands, whichever you prefer. Oncely, twicely, thricely.
Oh, lovely.
Oh,
Rose.
bravo, bravo.
That was wonderful. Now, for those of you who prefer to be lords in this era, I'm going to teach you how to properly bow in a courtier-like manner. Now, again, you won't be able to see below, but what I'm doing is I'm taking my left foot, I'm sliding it behind my right foot there. I'm using my right foot to present a well-essexed calf there, because calves, oh, ladies love a good calf.
We do.
That's what that they do. Then I'm taking my hands, I'm also holding them out to the side in a flourish. And then it's not just about the bend, it's not just about showing the calf, you also need to have the flourish of the hand there.
Oh,
so
I
it's
love
just
the
like,
flourish.
oh, and now I bow to you, Your Majesty.
Oh, well done. Why don't you practice it all together? Oh, look, the king's coming!
Oh, look, here comes the king, let's all bow, oncely, twicely, thricely, flourish.
Oh, well,
Very nice, very nice. I'm sure everyone was doing it at home with us.
I know you were.
Well-
You wouldn't want to disappoint Rose and not participate, would you?
Oh,
You wouldn't do
you
that
don't
to
want to
sweet
do
old
that.
Rose, would you?
No. Oh, she's giving the lip now. Now, I really hope someone was curtsying because of the hips. Well, you know what, Rose? I think it's time to begin. Let's get this party started, shall we?
We shall!
Right? All right, here we go.
Right.
Welcome, lords and ladies!
I am Rosie McGann, the gem of Ireland's crown.
And I am Rowan Thorne, Bard of the Greenwood.
And together we are your friendly travelling minstrels.
Rowan and the Rose.
And we are delighted to welcome you today to
the Digital Ren Faire!
Huzzah!
Welcome indeed. We are here in the third season of the Digital Ren Faire, which has been a wonderful thing that we've been very pleased to be a part of.
It is true, and whether you are joining us for the first time or a return performer or our guest with us today, we know that we're just so pleased that you're here to join us in our mission to bringing entertainment to all of you. Here at the Digital Ren Faire, our mission is to constantly provide high quality Renaissance Fair entertainment live to you at home. Now, we are constantly working to improve our broadcasts and increase the quality of them, so your feedback has been so helpful, and we just are loving getting this opportunity to bring this to you. The other part of our mission is to constantly be supporting live Renaissance Fair entertainment and performers. I sort of said the same thing.
Aye, performers and entertainment.
We want to bring, I keep watching this.
Our second part of this mission here is that we love to support live entertainment and live performers
That's
as
right.
well.
So throughout our entertainment today here at the Digital Ren Faire,
You're back on track.
I'm back. You're going to see digital tip jars. So every time you put money into a digital tip jar for any of these performers, all of that money goes to that performer.
Aye.
So we thank you for joining us in our mission to bring you high quality entertainment and to support all of our Renaissance Fair performers.
That was wonderful. That was very nice, Rose. Very nice.
Thank you.
It is a very special weekend here at the
It is?
Digital Ren Faire. It is the King's birthday.
The King's birthday!
The King's birthday!
Or as we say in the Renaissance, the natal den.
Oh, the natal den of the King. Very nice. And since it is the King's birthday, as it so happens, I have received a missive.
A missive.
A missive.
A missive.
From the Queen.
From the Queen.
From the Queen.
The Queen.
The Queen.
Which Queen?
Our Queen.
Our Queen.
Our Queen!
God save our
God
Queen.
save our Queen. Now, Rose, literacy is not exactly high in my skill set, so perhaps you can help me as we read this here.
All right, let's see. What does it say? As you are no doubt aware, this day doth mark an occasion both momentous and historic.
Ooh.
For upon this day, some many years past, was born our husband. I didn't know you were born today.
No, she means her husband, the King.
Oh, right, this is the Queen
That right,
reading.
it's the Queen.
All right, I need to get into character.
Oh, yes, read like the Queen. There you go.
As you are no doubt aware, this day doth mark an occasion both momentous and historic. For upon this day, some many years past, was born our husband, the King, whose rule hath showered this kingdom with blessings, yea, even as rain doth fall from heaven. She writes so well.
Aye, very, very eloquent, this Queen.
'Tis our intent to host a bounteous feast to celebrate His Majesty's natal day, and as minstrels of the court, I therefore charge you with the honour of preparing a host of entertainment for his jollity and mirth.
Oh my.
Rowan, we've got to plan a party.
We have to plan a party.
Oh, we need entertainment. All right, let's start brainstorming. All right. Should you succeed in helping mark this day with such revels as match the King's glory, know you that such an office well rendered will earn the favour of a grateful and gracious monarch.
Great favour.
Oh, that's a big deal.
Aye.
Should you fail, however, even though ours is a merciful rule, suffice to say that you shall suffer a fate worse than death itself.
Oh no.
The disappointment of your king.
Oh.
Signed, the Queen.
I really hope we don't disappoint him.
Me neither. But look, there's a
Oh,
postscript.
a postscript.
It says, God save me.
Huh. God save the Queen. God save us. Oh, Rose, what are we going to do? We have to gather a bevy of entertainments and revelry. How are we ever going to afford such a thing?
Why, Rowan, I'm glad you asked that. Because you can provide such entertainment by becoming a patron of the arts.
A patron of the arts?
A patron of the arts. So if you at home can join us and want to become a patron of the arts here for the Digital Ren Faire, DRF has a Patreon!
A Patreon!
That's right! You can go online to their websites that I shall find in our missives here. Do you want to tell them what they're going to get when they become
if you
Patreon?
become a member of Digital Ren Faire Patreon, you will receive all sorts. You will receive exclusive content.
That's right.
Recorded by the entertainers. You will receive, perchance, some very fetching doublets.
That's right. Or perhaps, as we might say, a royal shout-out or writ of patronage.
Oh, that's true. And you will receive your name in the credits of the Digital Ren Faire. And let me tell you something, and this is speaking from a long career as a bard. Publicity is worth its weight in gold. So that's really an important thing there.
It is true, when you're a jack of all trades and everyone thinks you're a master of none, you've got to make sure your name is in the papers. That's what they
say that. They do say that.
So you'll see the link scrolling below, but of course it is www.patreon.com/digitalrenfaire. So we invite you to join us there.
And there is another way that we can get money for all of these entertainers as well. We could find sponsors. Sponsors indeed. In fact, Rose, I believe I have found one right now.
The Actors Fund. Founded in 1882, the Actors Fund is a national human services organization whose purpose is helping all performers weather difficult times through financial assistance, affordable housing, healthcare, and more, so they can better devote themselves to creating the stories and entertainment we all love. Learn more at actorsfund.org.
It truly gives me great pleasure to introduce this next act.
It's true. This next musician is not only known all over the Renaissance Fair circuit for his music, but also how he fosters those other musicians on the circuit, playing with them in jam sessions and encouraging their musical abilities.
We're certainly proof of that. We might not be here as an act ourselves were it not for him. He recorded our first album, in fact.
That's true. So it gives us great pleasure to introduce to you the one, the only, our friend and fine musician, Jim Hancock.
Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome to my humble abode. I am Jim Hancock, sometimes called the Burly Minstrel, and I am here to sing and play songs for you. These are mostly songs that during my last live stream I was not able to get to for time considerations. I did go almost 2 hours that time, and there were lots and lots of requests. So, without further ado, I'm going to sing a song that I did learn from my good friend Michael Marzella, and it is an old song, an old Crusader song, not that there are many old Crusaders, and it is called We Be Soldiers 3, and was requested by David Waterman and Ed Becker. We be soldiers 3, pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie, lately come forth from the low country with never a penny of money. Here, my good fellow, I'll drink to thee. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. And to good fellows, wherever they be, with never a penny of money. Sing it with me now. We be soldiers 3, pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Lately come forth from the low country with never a penny of money. And he who will not pledge me this, Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Pays for the shot, whatever it is, with never a penny of money. For we be soldiers three. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Let it come forth from the low country, with never a penny of money. So charge it again, boys, charge it again. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. As long as you've got any ink in your pen, with never a penny of money. For we be soldiers three. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Let the come forth from the low country, with never a penny of money. Oh, let us sing it again. For we be soldiers three. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Let it come forth from the low country, with never a penny of money. With never a penny of money. Thank you very much. And well sung out there, well sung. Many of these are sing-alongs, so do please sing along. This next song was requested by Jerry Anderson, and it's a song about a sea battle, a very famous sea battle. And in the original version of the song, the king's ship sinks the pirate ship. However, at most of the festivals I go to, I see a lot more pirates than kingsmen, and they're all carrying sharp, pointy objects. So I changed a few words, and now the pirate wins. Look ahead, look astern, look the weather and the lee. Blow high, blow low, and so sailing we. I see a wreck to windward, and a lofty ship to lee. Sailing down along the coast of high Barbary. Oh, are you a pirate, or a man of war, cried we. Blow high, blow low, and so sailing we. Oh, no, I'm not a pirate, but a man of war, cried he. Sailing down along the coast of high Barbary. Then pack up your topsail, and heave your vessel too. Blow high, blow low, and so sailing we. For we have got some letters to be carried home by you. Sailing down along the coast of high Barbary. We'll pack up our topsail, we'll heave our vessel too. Blow high, blow low, and so sailing we. Not only in some harbor, and along the side of you. Sailing down along the coast of high Barbary. For broadside, they fought along the main. Blow high, blow low, and so sailing we. Until at last the pirate shot the frigate's mast away. Sailing down along the coast of high Barbary. For quarters, the saucy frigate cried. Blow high, blow low, and so sailing we. The quarters that we showed them was to sink them in the tide. Sailing down along the coast of high Barbary. With cutlass and with gun, oh, they fought for hours three. Blow high, blow low, and so sailing we. Their ship it was their coffin, and their grave it was the sea. Sailing down along the coast of high Barbary. But oh, it was a cruel sight, it gave us full sore. Blow high, blow low, and so sailing we. To see them all a-drowning as they tried to swim for shore. Sailing down along the coast of high Barbary. Look ahead, look astern, look the weather and the lee. Blow high, blow low, and so sailing we. I see a wreck to windward, and a lofty ship to lee. Sailing down along the coast of high Barbary. Yes, I'm sailing down along the coast of high Barbary. Yar. This next song was requested by Sandy Blue, and I was not able to get to it on the last time, and I was really sorry about it because it's a great song. Another seafaring kind of a song. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. let her go, boys. Heave her head round unto the weather. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingley. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Heave her head round unto the weather. Heel-yo-ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingley. We're sailing homeward to Mingley. Great. I'm sure there's some great singing out there. I know a lot of you really love that song. This next song was written by my good friend J. Bradley Collier and was requested by Merlin Fuller. And it's a true story. Just ask him. Well, I'd sail across the sea if I thought that you would be waiting there on the other side for me. Oh, my dear, you know I would. You'd only say I should come back home and make you mine for good. 'Cause on the day we sailed away, I asked if you would stay here beside the shore and wait the year. But you wouldn't look at me. You'd only say, we'll see. And that was the day I gained a taste for beer. Well, it started me drinking to alleviate my thinking, all my pondering and philosophical doubts that keep running through my head. Won't let me get to bed. So for sleeping it all, I've taken to passing out. No, you're being unrealistic. You're surely a statistic, said the boys on the boat once we were out to sea. The odds are pretty bad, she'll only make you sad. You have only just to wait and see. Well, the boys were so depressing, saying that I would learn my lesson. I'd be over it, would soon be fine. But by then I wasn't sure of anything anymore. That was the day I gained a taste for wine. Well, it started me to drinking to alleviate my thinking, all my pondering and philosophical doubts that keep running through my head. Won't let me get to bed. So for sleeping and all, I've taken to passing out. Well, I thought you'd come around once our ship had left the sound, that in your heart a yearning love would be found. But I guess wishes made by fools have a way of breaking the rules that keep wishes from becoming dangerous tools. 'Cause on the day I got your letter, I thought things had gotten better, but it soon left me just wanting to go numb. For it seems you've met my brother, and he loves you like no other. That was the day I gained a taste for rum. Well, it started me to drinking to alleviate my thinking, all my pondering and philosophical doubts that keep running through my head. Won't let me get to bed. So for sleeping and all, I've taken to passing out. Oh, it started me to drinking to alleviate my thinking, all my pondering and philosophical doubts that keep running through my head. Won't let me get to bed. Since my dreams are all gone, for sleeping at all, I've taken to passing out. Thank you very much. Here's a song that Bill Ferguson requested, and I know almost everybody out there knows this song. I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent all my money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, nay, never, no, nay, never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I pulled sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She said, I have whiskey and wines of the best, and I'll take you upstairs and I'll show you the rest. And it's no, they never, no, they never no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. I'll go back to my parents, confess what I've done, not all of it. I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they embrace me as of time before, then I never will play the wild rover no more. And it's no, they never, no, they never no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. And though I leave this place, I'll soon come again, for it's here that I find most of my friends. Friends I have new and friends I have old, and they mean more to me than all the king's gold. And it's no, they never, no, they never no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. One more time and it's no, they never, no, they never no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. Thank you all. By the way, that last verse was, the actual origins are somewhat lost in antiquity, but I have it on good authority that Fred Ledden wrote most of it, if not all of it. But he may have been helped by Scott Auld and Kirk Simpson and who knows else. I'm sure there was a lot of beer involved. So, thank you all. All right, here's a sweet song. Requested by Shirley DeRizio. When I've done the work of day, and I row my boat away down the waters of Loch Tay, where the evening light is falling, then I look toward Ben Lowers, where the afterglories glow, and I dream on two bright eyes with a merry mouth below. She's my beauteous night and live, she's my joy and sorrow too, though I own she is not true. But I cannot live without her, for my heart's a boat in tow, and I'd give the world to know if she means to let me go, as I sing, Ori, Oro. I'm with your lovely hair, it's more beauteous, I declare, than all the tresses fair, from Killarn to Aberfeldy, be they lint white, gold, or brown, be they blacker than the sloe, they mean not as much to me as a melting flake of snow. And her glance is like the gleam of the sunlight or the stream, and the songs the wee folk sing, they are the songs she sings at milking. But my heart is full of woe, for last night she bade me go, and the tears began to flow as I sing, hori, horo. Thank you. This song is a song I've sung a few times over the years, but not for a while, and so I'm not 100% sure what key it's in or where I'm going to, if I'm going to get all the words right. But it's a song that's apropos to this current condition, in that, the protagonist, if you want to call him that, of the song does not heed the words of his physic. So it goes like this. I do believe, I will believe, old Johnny Booger was a gay old booger, and a gay old booger was he. Old Johnny Booger, he lived by himself just as long as he had his health. Johnny fell ill, so he took himself a wife for to take care of him for the rest of his life. I do believe, I will believe, old Johnny Booger was a gay old booger, and a gay old booger was he. Now old Mrs. Booger, she had a bad leg. Doctor ordered her to bed. Doctor said, you gotta listen to me, John. Rub your wife's left leg with gin. I do believe, I will believe, old Johnny Booger was a gay old booger, and a gay old booger was he. Now old Johnny Booger, he thought it was a sin to rub his wife's left leg with gin. So he pulled out the stopper, poured it down his throttle, rubbed his wife's left leg with a bottle. I do believe, I will believe, old Johnny Booger was a gay old booger, and a gay old booger was he. Now old Johnny Booger went a-walking one day. Down by the river he happened to stray. Johnny fell in and he started to shout, but there was no booger there for to pull the booger out. I do believe, I will believe, old Johnny Booger was a gay old booger, and a gay old booger was he. Now the moral to the story is, God made the bees, and the bees made honey, 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 honey. God made man, and man made money. God made the devil, and the devil made sin, but they had to dig a hole for to put the bugger in. I do believe, I will believe, old Johnny Booger was a gay old booger, and a gay old booger was he. Sing it! I do believe, I will believe, old Johnny Booger was a gay old booger, and a gay old booger was he. Pay attention to your physic. Well, I think I have time for about one more song. And before I sing it, I would like to mention that I am, again, Jim Hancock, sometimes called the Burly Minstrel, and I am dedicating this set to the RESCU Foundation. So if you have any, if you want to give something to the RESCU Foundation, please go follow the little bit on your screen there that says www.rescuefoundation.org or paypal.me/Rescue Foundation. I would also like to thank the members of the Digital Ren Faire for doing all of these great broadcasts and being so supportive. If you have another spare dime, perhaps, they have a Patreon page, which I'm hoping they will also put up there. So really, this set here has been for both the RESCU Foundation and the Digital Ren Faire. Be of good cheer, and I hope you like this song. This one was requested by Jacqueline Madigan, and I know you'll be singing along. Oh, the summertime is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain thyme grows around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love a bower by yon pure and crystal fountain, and on it I will pile all the flowers of our mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? If my true love were to leave me, I would surely find another where the wild mountain thyme grows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie? Oh, the summertime, it's leaving, and the trees they're fiery burning, and the wild mountain thyme casting seeds by the purple heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pull wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Will you go, lassie, go? Bless all here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for singing along. Thank you for supporting the RESCU Foundation and Digital Ren Faire. I hope to see you again soon, and I hope to see you in person soon. But we have to all take care to make that happen. So please be safe, be healthy, do everything you need to do so that we can meet again and sing some more songs. Peace.
Huzzah! Oh, that was most wondrous indeed. Oh, what a marvellous way to kick off the King's Natal Den festivities. Well, lords and ladies, I do have some very exciting entertainment coming up for you. Rowan and I have been working very hard on this. So, coming up next, we have a troupe of Italian acrobats who can juggle their own heads. We have a level 14 wizard who specializes in illusions. I know. And we have a herd of live unicorns. Or actually, a herd of live unicorns would be called a blessing. So we have a blessing of unicorns coming for you today. Oh, and we even managed to score a band of rangers to demonstrate the mastery of archery. Oh, I do love a good archery session. And of course, everyone's favorite, a trio of dancing bears. Oh,
Rose, I'm afraid we have some terrible news. There were a few misfortunes that befell some of the acts that we prepared for.
Oh no! Well, what about the troupe of Italian acrobats?
They got waylaid by bandits.
Oh, the level 14 wizard?
Arcane explosion.
Oh, what, the blessing of unicorns?
They got lost in the forest.
No, and how about the band of rangers?
Got lost looking for the unicorns.
Oh, and a trio of dancing bears?
Plague. Bear plague. That doesn't have any effect on humans. Just bears. But
Right. Well, then that was all the entertainment we had.
does
right
leave
now.
the docket a little light, doesn't it? We might need to do something.
Oh, we're minstrels. We can come up with something.
Wait!
What?
This would be the perfect opportunity for me to practice my comedy routine.
You have a comedy routine?
I've been working up a tight 10 on living in a feudal society. This would be wonderful.
You have a tight 10, huh?
That's
That's pretty impressive. But Rowan, I don't know. It's tough being a stand-up comedian right out of the gates. Perhaps you should rehearse.
We should find a way to rehearse.
Yes,
but in the meanwhile, while we're rehearsing, we would like to introduce our next sponsor, and this one in particular is very dear to us.
Team Fox. Parkinson's disease affects millions of people every year. It's a struggle that Bob Bielefeld of Cantiga and my own father have shared. Team Fox is the athletic arm of the Michael J. Fox Foundation, where every penny raised goes directly towards research for a cure. You can learn more at michaeljfox.org. Again, that's michaeljfox.org.
Lords and ladies, this next act coming up is truly fabulous. I've had the pleasure of sharing a stage with him myself. He is an amazing juggler, a hysterical comedian, guaranteed to give you a fantastical time. And his name is... I've forgotten his name. Oh goodness, I forgot. Rose, what's the name of the next act? Ah!
It's just like that! It's Harmless Danger!
Lords and ladies and gentlemen, leprechauns and lepers, pirates, princes, I can't remember how my show starts.
We all go a little bit limp after a couple months. Yeah,
It's true.
It's
true. Use it or lose it. All right. Just 10 seconds until showtime. That's right, showtime in just 8 seconds. 7. 5, 4, trace. Dos. Once. Dose. Dize. 1. Showtime! I know there's only 6 of us here in the backyard, but can you guys make it sound like there's 8 of us? Lords and ladies, Damen und Herren, Señores y Señores, Madame et Messieurs. See, that's the international touch. Now you think I have an education. And I do. It cost me tens of thousands of dollars. Welcome. I am Harmless T. Jesterson of the Nutrifrog Kingdom, Jester to the King of the Nutrifrogs, and you have arrived at the HarmlessDanger Juggling Show! Yay! I'd say thank you, but I deserved that round of applause. Now, before we begin, I do have a quick survey. How many people are here today? Raise your hands. Oh, that's almost too many. That's scary. Okay. How many people didn't come for the obvious health concerns? Raise your hands. Okay. How many people have been drinking for the last 4 months and you have no idea where you are? Raise your hands. Yeah, I feel those feels. All right. Well, you're in a random backyard in the middle of one of those states that's looking real grim right now, so welcome and thanks for being here. Let's all lock ourselves indoors for a couple weeks after this. Now, I'd like to begin by performing for you the very first juggling trick I ever learned. I started juggling when I was 6 years old, so temper your expectations and prepare to be whelmed. Deeply whelmed by 2 balls in 1 hand. Yay! Oh, you like that? Well, you're gonna love this next trick. 2 balls in the other hand. That's right, I'm ambidextrous, which is not the same thing as being ambiguous. Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. That joke was for the readers. 1 ball, 2 hands. Amazing? You bet. And it's just that easy. But if you order before midnight tonight, you'll also get genuine 3-ball juggling. Pep! Yay! How much would you pay for a show like this? Don't answer yet. Because you also get, at no additional cost to yourselves, the ball on a string. I did not drop that ball on purpose. I want everyone to know that. I haven't done a show in 4 months. This all stays in, by the way. This stays. No, that was an honest mistake. And later on during this show, I will be handling a variety of sharp objects. That was an accident. So all of you are basically sitting in the front row. Buckle in. I hope we have a first aid kit.
Right?
We'll see. We'll see. We can bleep that. All right. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah. Wait, did I drop 2 balls? No. Okay. Now, no, this is fine. This is how the show always goes. This is how it goes. This is as an authentic experience as you could possibly get. Now, 3-ball juggling. See, wasn't it so good the second time? Now, I would like to explain a few things about juggling for those of you who are not familiar with the art form. When you see someone juggle 3 things like this is called a cascade pattern. Take that pattern, turn it inside out, you get a reverse cascade pattern. And when you see someone throw 3 things in a circle like this, it's called throwing 3 things in a circle. Yeah, like this. Now I'm going to attempt those same 3 tricks in reverse. That's the same 3 tricks you guys just saw, done backwards. The cascade, the reverse cascade, and 3 balls in a circle. Thank you. Now back to our program. Already in progress. Smile. Hold for applause. Now, it's time for 5-ball juggling. Woo! Yeah. Don't believe it's 5 balls. Just count them for yourself. Take your time, sir. He's really taking his time. I didn't mean count on your fingers.
The balls. Yeah, that's fine.
Sound it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
5. Great. Thank you for being here. Yeah, really. All right. 5-ball juggling. They said that it could not be done. Ha! With a smile, I set right to it. I tackled the thing that could not be done, and could not do it. So, okay. Half of you look disappointed. Now, no, actually, I could do it. I practiced for a long time, about 2 months, and after I could do it, it looked like this. 5-ball juggling, clap quick, short trick. Woo. Thank you. Now we're gonna go for duration. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that means it's gonna last longer.
Okay.
Duration. Just didn't want you getting lost when we got to the big words.
Thank you.
Counting was such an ordeal. It's fine. You're late. Do you have a note? Here we go. 5-ball juggling for duration. In 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
And the crowd went wild. Thank you.
Yeah!
Now, these fetch. These are genuine, razor sharp Ginsu knives. That's right, the razor sharp Ginsu knives, not available at any store. Available special one-time only. Queen's own offer for $19.95. We've slashed prices to the bone. Only $19.95, and they slice, they dice, they make julienne fries, they peel, they grate, they mutilate. They're Ginsu knives. They're razor sharp. Glint, 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 glint. Oh, my eyes! Razor sharp. And these are not. Thank you. Yes. And I'm not the fool I appear to be. I am a different kind of fool. One that is lower calorie and more filling. These are ordinary juggling clubs, and I only know a few tricks with the ordinary juggling clubs. They look like this in no particular numerical order. Trick number 1. Thank you. I don't need your pity! Save it for when it counts. Trick number 2 looks a lot like trick number 1.
Yeah!
I'll take it. Trick number 3, different, more difficult. Ah! Whoa! 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 Ah! And trick number 4, the one I can do, but cannot stop. I was wrong on both counts. Leave it in. I want people to see every tear, every tight face, every struggle. I can't believe 6 people and I have a heckler. All right. Now, there are a great number of very talented jugglers in the world. There really are. And guys, someday, I hope to be one of those. But until then, there are some tricks you're just not going to see here at the Harmless Danger Juggling Show. Now, I apologize, but there's some very good reasons why not. You still look really confused. Don't worry. Don't worry, I will be happy to explain. For example, I'm not going to do this trick. You have to stand on one leg for that, and I have terrible balance. It's true. I'm not going to do this because the danger to the good folk seated to my left, and I'm making a pretty big assumption about their character in that statement. I'm not going to do this because the low ceiling. Sorry, guys. That was an inside joke. I'll wait. Inside joke. Now you got it. All right. Now, I know one other club juggling trick, but it's very silly. Do you guys want to see it?
Yes.
I mean, it's bonkers, it's ridiculous, and it hurts me every time I do it. Do you want to see it?
Yay!
You guys just got a lot louder. You want me to hurt myself for your amusement? Speaking of hurting myself for your amusement, you know, I had just started a side hustle a couple months ago where I cleaned doorknobs in hospitals using my tongue and let strangers spit in my mouth for $1. But I'll tell you right now, business has really dried up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, presented for your entertainment and amusement, this trick is called the numbskull. Ow. 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 If you don't applaud, I have to keep going.
Don't applaud!
There's always one.
Don't do it!
Big finish. Yes! First try, nailed it, no mistake. I practiced that kickflip 6 times before this, and I failed every time. You're welcome. Now, for this next trick, I will be needing the help of one very brave soul from amongst you. I need somebody with more guts than they have brains. Okay, somebody heavily insured and expendable. Someone whose IQ is about the same as their hat size. Somebody who doesn't know what duration means, has trouble counting to 5, sitting in the front row with a pullback ponytail. Hopefully someone who's been taking care of themselves and staying indoors, but it's a little late for that, so please welcome to the stage that guy! Now, what's your name? Oh, Thomas. Don't get too far away. There's a camera. Get back in frame. All right, now Thomas. Thomas, everyone say hi, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
Thomas, say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
That was really great, Thomas. Have you ever been in show business before? Well, you're not in it now, so relax. We are a long way from show business. Now, Thomas, the first thing they teach you in show business school is, of course, you have to bow to your audience. So, Thomas, let's give everyone at home a real nice bow.
Oh, beautiful.
Not bad, Thomas. You got a smattering of half-hearted applause. That's good for a beginner, but I think you can do better than that. Thomas, frankly, I think you deserve better than that, don't you? Say, I deserve better than that.
I deserve better than
I'm
that.
nice enough.
I do, yes.
I'm smart enough.
I can count to 5.
Almost. All right, Thomas. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to give Thomas some practice. Thomas, you're going to bow over and over again as fast as you possibly can. Now, the more you bow and the faster you bow, the louder all 6 of these people are going to be. Now, Thomas, the important thing here is don't stop bowing till I tell you to stop. Got it?
Yes.
Great. Here we go. Thomas, and bow to the audience. Faster, Thomas, faster. Bow to the audience. gone on that long before. Most people are smarter than that. Now, Thomas, I want to thank you for dressing up for today. But you didn't, so I can't. But here's the thing, Thomas, it only takes one costume piece to really transform yourself, right?
Yeah.
So, for example, you could put on a sword and become Sir Thomas the Brave, a handsome knight. Wow, you did a handsome knight pose and I didn't even have to tell you. That's amazing. Thomas, guys. All right, how about this one, Thomas? You could have put on a tiara and become Lady Thomas the Fair, a beautiful princess. Who's the prettiest pony? Show me pony truck. That's right. Give me a Winnie. Thanks for that, Thomas. Oh boy, I needed that. All right, now Thomas, this next part is tricky, okay? Serious moment. This is tricky. You know that this is a family show, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
serious.
Yeah.
I mean, this place is lousy with kids doing searches they shouldn't. And by this place, I mean, you know, you can find this online.
Over there. Yeah.
This
Yeah,
is being
yeah.
broadcast to the entire world. And I have a reputation to maintain. That wasn't a joke. So, Thomas, all right, ease up, Thomas. Thomas, listen to me carefully. Please don't make what I'm about to ask you to do weird.
Okay.
Great. Could you kneel in front of me, both knees? Thanks so much.
Facing
Which way? You have to ask, Thomas. I just said, don't make it weird. You're like, oh, you want me to just kneel down like facing you? Like, where are you? Like, Thomas, face the audience.
Okay. Sorry.
You had one job. Oh my God. You know what? I just realized that we are not being safe enough right now. So, Thomas, I'm so sorry, but for safety's sake,
Oh, yes,
I'm
yes.
gonna have to put this on you. Okay, so
Okay.
hold still. Okay, great. Now,
I feel
Thomas,
safer.
can you see?
No.
Can you breathe?
Yes.
Well,
Yes, I can.
good. That means it's working.
Good. Yeah.
Thomas, there's only 3 things you need to worry about for this part of the show. Number 1, keep your hands to your side. Good. Number 2, keep your back nice and straight. And number 3, don't move. These rules are way more important for Thomas than they are for me. No, seriously, guys, I'm gonna be fine either way. Yeah. Besides, do you have insurance?
No.
We're gonna be fine. All right. Here we go. All right. Lean back against me. Don't move a muscle. And this is called the Juggle of Doom, also known as the Human Sacrifice. Thomas, are you nervous? Good. Keep your hands down. That was rule number 1. That was rule number. Okay. I tell you what, Thomas. I'm gonna make this crystal clear for you. Don't stick out anything you don't want to lose. Here we go. And the crowd goes wild. All right, let's show Thomas what he missed.
Hi.
Thomas, put your hands down. Hey. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Thomas. Thomas, thank you so much for helping me out. You were absolutely fantastic. Please go away. Thank you. One more round of applause for Thomas. What a guy. And now, it's time for something completely different. These are ordinary, suspense-building, wooden cigar boxes with the ordinary wooden cigars removed. I don't care if you laugh. I like that joke and I'm keeping it. Now, in these virulent anti-smoking times, I would like to assure, emphasize, and promise all of you out there, I did not smoke these cigars. I took all the cigars out of these boxes and destroyed them. personally by burning them one at a time. That joke is very near and dear to my heart, and my lungs, really the whole cardiovascular system's a wreck. Here we go. And amazing!
Wow.
Astounding! Awesome? Boring. Don't agree. All right, let's spice it up a little bit. Let's make it spicy. Here we go. Yep.
Yeah!
Okay, here we go. I know which direction the wind is blowing. I smell what we are stepping in. Here we go. Hip. Whoa! Okay. Is that your phone?
Yes, it is.
Shut it off. I'll stop there.
Yeah!
Nailed it! Hi. He's a good boy.
Yeah!
Ta-da! Okay, look, I promise there's a deceptively simple way of handling this issue. And as soon as I remember what that is, wait, what? What? And
Yeah!
1, 2, 3. 3?
3!
Saw a cat do that once. I think it helps. Oh, really? We're happy with that? Great, we'll move on.
2 out of 3.
Now, lords and ladies, it's time for the part of the show that you've been waiting for. Oh, yes. And I've been dreading. It's time for the most dangerous stunt in the entire show. It's time for the grand finale. It's time for the terrible torture trio. Okay, look, guys. I'm not the kind of performer to nitpick about the audience's response. Okay? It's fine. Whatever your organic response to what's happening, that's what you choose. I mean, how many times have we been to a show and heard over and over again, what? I can't hear you. That's not loud enough. Clap again. Cheer again. Cheer some more. The louder you are, the better the show is. As an entertainer, I find that tacky. As an audience member, I find it exhausting. So I'm not going to ask you guys to clap and cheer again, even though I feel the finale could use like anything at all from you. But I'm a nice guy. And if you want to clap and cheer, if you decide as a group If you choose to go crazy right now, I will not stand in your way. Woo! Yeah, now, doesn't it feel better when it's your choice? Lords and ladies, torture object number 1. A favorite of dwarves and barbarians everywhere. Good for chopping trees or chopping necks. Give it up for the double-bladed axe. Yay! Torture object number 2. I can't put that up there. The circular saw blade on a stick. Why anyone would make this prop is beyond me. It doesn't work as a saw because it doesn't spin. You'd have to be an idiot or insane or both to try to juggle it. Torture object number 3. What's the most dangerous thing that a person could juggle? Shout stuff out. Really, you guys shout stuff out.
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw? Sorry, oh my god, I forgot to tell you, this is for a Renaissance sort of thing, yeah. So, like, hang on, listen. Listen. A dragon flieth o'erhead. I miss it too, guys. We'll get back there someday. Okay. No, listen, we don't have chainsaws.
Fire.
This is the Renaissance. What I'm gonna use is a chainsword. Yeah. Most people don't know it's the precursor to... Okay, look. Now, I could probably manage to juggle these 3 different objects in spite of their different weights and balances, different handle lengths, completely different spin styles. I could probably still manage to do it if I, with my feet planted on the ground, even though I'm out of breath. But I don't think that's what any of us want to see. You guys want to see me push myself to the limits of danger. You want to see me really risk everything for what could be nothing.
Oh yeah. Yes.
So if you guys can get nice and loud for me, I'm gonna do this trick on top of the rollabola, a balancing device consisting of a cylinder and a plank of wood. It's dangerous even without the sharp stuff. We'll vote by applause.
Yeah! Yeah!
I love your enthusiasm, guys, but I haven't given you any options yet. You guys have no idea what you're voting on. That is so American of you. Option 1. Who wants to see me play it safe here on stage and on camera? Because you care about my health.
Yeah!
Okay, 2 people. You know, per capita, that's not bad. I still feel like we're about to be outnumbered. Listen to this. Who wants to see me break my neck and lose a finger?
Yeah! Yes!
I knew that about you right away. Bloodthirsty monsters, all of you. Now, I want to thank you once again. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I think I could make this trick a little more dangerous. And I decided that earlier, and I changed my mind halfway through the show, but now I think I'm coming back around. Because the thing is I generally bite my tongue to concentrate, right? So, anybody else have that habit? You ever find yourself chewing your lip or biting your tongue? So, I'm going to remove that option for myself by doing this entire trick while holding in my mouth a spinning plate balanced on the end of a pointed stick held between my teeth. Would you like to see that? Say yes.
Yeah!
Completely uncoerced affirmations, my favorite kind. Now, we have the plate, the axe, the sword, the chainsaw, and the rollabola. Now's the time when I want to thank all of you for being here. Thank you everyone at home for watching and following Digital Ren Faire, for liking and sharing and following the Harmless Danger Juggling Show. DangerJugglingShow.com. Harmless Danger. I'll see you there. It's a plug. Is it going on too long? Fine! Thank you guys, really. My tipping information will be scrolling across the bottom or top of the screen right now. Maybe it's popping up next to me. I have no idea. That's something that happens after. So thank you so much. If you enjoyed yourselves, please consider helping to support the arts. It's instant karma. And of course, stay safe. Thanks for being there. Have fun, guys, everywhere you go. Reach out to people. Now, back to comedy. All right. So I'm just gonna...
Sorry, I was distracted by your imminent death.
It's not imminent.
Right.
You're imminent.
Eminently good looking.
I love it when someone who's off camera gives compliments to someone else who's off camera. That helps everybody. Okay. Here we go. Once again, DangerJugglingShow.com. Like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, tag me on Instagram, swipe right on Tinder. I'm everywhere. You know, a lot of people wonder how they will someday die. I do not wonder how. When is a little bit of a mystery, but not how. But what do we say to the god of death?
Not today.
Not today. Until next time, my name is Harmless, reminding you, life is short. Let's try to have some fun.
Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Lords and ladies, that was the Harmless Danger Juggling Show. Now clap as loud as you feel like clapping! And now, back to you, digital host.
A round of accolades, huzzah! Oh, that was wondrous indeed. All right, and most importantly, it bought me time in order to work up my tight 10 of stand-up comedy. So, all right, I think I'm ready. Rose, if you could come on, I'm ready to rehearse my act now.
Rowan, I think you're gonna like what I have planned.
Ooh, all right.
Why, hello. Good day, Rowan, lords and ladies. It is I, a youthful Queen Elizabeth. You can tell by my youthful red tendrils.
Wait, you're wearing a Queen Elizabeth outfit there.
Yes, you see my royal hounds are greeting me today. I thought mayhaps you would like to rehearse.
Oh, since
your
I'm going to be
tight
performing for royalty, I might...
It's really me,
Oh,
right?
I
So
see.
I'm going to be the queen.
All right, here we go. All right, you're going to love this. You're going to... Your Majesty,
Yes?
what do you call a retired wizard?
I don't know. What do you call a retired wizard?
A wuzzard.
Oh.
No, that's all right. I got more. I got plenty more. All right. Why does it take a lot of bravery to be a bard?
Why does it take a lot of bravery to be a bard?
Because you've got to have some pluck. You know, like a lute. You
Oh,
pluck
yes,
the-
I see.
Yeah, yes. All right. Oh, you know what? Let's go topical. You talk about politics. Everyone loves a good politics joke. All right. What is the difference between a democracy and a feudalism?
Oh, I don't know. What is the difference between a democracy and a feudalism?
Well, in a democratic society, it's your vote that counts, and in a feudal society, it's your count that votes. Used to be because sometimes our lords are called counts, and really only the lords are the ones who vote, as opposed to a democracy where everyone votes, you see.
Oh, I see. It seems to mayhaps become a little funnier when you explain it.
I suppose not. All right. So clearly I need a little bit more work on this. Thank you, Rose, very much.
God, it's really funny!
Oh, it's fun.
I was just trying to be the queen!
Oh, she was being a hard audience.
You're getting good!
Oh, thank you.
The movement
Okay, see what I did there?
Oh, it was very
All
good, very
Well,
good.
in the meanwhile, we do have another act coming up, but first we would like to give another word from a dear sponsor.
That's right. So that sponsor's coming up to you.
Right now. Lords and ladies, this next act that we have prepared for you is truly the gold standard of Renaissance music.
'Tis true. If you've wandered about a shire anywhere in this country, it is certain that you've either heard their music live or floating over the airwaves to you. So with that, we give you the wonderful music of
Cantiga.
Lords and ladies, we are most fortunate to have here live in Toontown from Nuevo Chile. It's Cantiga.
Welcome, friends. We are the band Cantiga. I'm joining you today for the Digital Ren Faire. A very special thank you to the King for introducing us. Only a king could introduce have a band like that. So this particular version of Cantiga, we have our friend Rio Blue on percussion, Amanda Kitchens on accordion, Martha Gay on harp, and I'm Alex Korolov on viola da gamba. That first tune was the Amoroso, a Renaissance dance called the Dance of Love. And that's one we've played many times for dancers at the Scarborough Renaissance Festival. The next tune is Cantiga 166, a medieval tune from the 1200s. I'd like to play a number for our friend Bob, who passed away in December 2018. A long-time member of Cantiga. He was a fantastic whistle, flute, and recorder player. I got to play with him for many, many years, as did actually all of us. So we miss him, but we'd like to play a number for him. Thanks, Bob. Miss you. You start.
Oh, and now we are joined by a most special guest, the wondrous and beautiful Lena Mandalina.
Good day.
That was Cantiga 353. And another one of our favorite Cantigas de Santa Maria.
Okay, so now I have to get my F back to natural. We're going to just sing.
All right.
And now, what you've been waiting for, more tuning.
More tuning.
More.
You did hear Owen do that, right?
All the time? Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, no, I'm not making
Now, he had a thing about the harp when I would stop him and go, no, wait, I got a tune. And he would look at the audience and go, have you ever heard a harp as a tune before? And they go, no. And you go, get used to it. Yeah.
The charm wears off. After the thick of you.
Well, I mean, you know, I'm going to symphonies. You got to wait for those guys to get ready. You know, they're not going to launch into anything unless
It's worth it.
Exactly. I was just getting, adding some sound from the compendium, video.
Excellent. You got some.
On the game, too.
You got some stuff you like?
Yeah.
Good.
All right.
All right. So now that we've brought up our special guest here, Lina Mandolina, we're gonna play an original tune. This is composed by our friend Malcolm Smith, way back when, in another era, when Cantiga was just a baby band. I think it was just Martha Gaye on harp and Malcolm Smith on fiddle, right?
Bob was there, but in a different band.
Yeah.
Right,
it's
so
just
we
the
were
two
just
of
harp and fiddle and, yeah, I think we were in our 20s. I know.
So this tune is Skillywit, and it's become one of the Ren Faire jam favorites. So we're going jamming it for y'all right now. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, as we get close to the end of this beauteous Cantiga segment, we are going to be reveled and entranced with Martha's Dragon.
Thank you so much to all of our performers. You are wonderful. And you know what, Rose?
What?
Here we were worried about having to provide all the entertainment ourselves for the King's birthday. But as it turns out, the performers that we already had, well, they were just the best we could imagine.
You truly were. Thank you so much for your time and your talents. Oh, we feel so lucky to be counted as performers amongst you. And we have to tell you, Rowan.
Aye.
I got a missive.
Aye.
The Queen is happy.
Oh, thank goodness. Woo!
I know. She said
I was really worried for a moment there.
The best King's natal den as she has ever seen.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, thank you to all of you who have made that possible. Thanks especially to our patrons of the arts.
Yes.
Aye. And if you would like to become a patron of the arts, you can do so again at Patreon.
Join us. We have exclusive content for you there and lots of fun giveaways. We also want to thank our sponsors who join us every week. And for this week, to also thank you for helping us sponsor something that's near and dear to our hearts. And if you'd like to see more of us,
Aye.
you know, whether you liked us in the medieval times or the Renaissance times, we are existing in the digital times on our Facebook page, Rowan and the Rose, or on our website, rowanandtherose.com, where you can see more of what we're up to.
Aye, we'll be doing a few live concerts ourselves on our Facebook page. And actually, Rose, if you want more live streaming Renaissance entertainment, there's a wonderful new resource available for you.
That's right. Lady Gwendolyn has put together the Renaissance Stream Guide.
Ooh.
That's right. It's on Facebook. So the Renaissance Stream Guide, it may move to other platforms as well. Right now, go on Facebook, have your friends go on it for you if you don't have an account. And she's put together every week as many of the live stream concerts as she can find. So you have one resource to go find all of your favorite entertainment.
And of course, you can always find some more fantastic entertainment right here at the Digital Ren Faire next week.
That's right. So thank you so much for joining us today. We've had such a wonderful time with you here.
Aye, and since we are minstrels ourselves, we thought we would leave you with a song of farewell.
That's right.
Of all the money that e'er I had, I spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass. Good night and joy be with you all. So fill to me the parting glass and drink a health whate'er befalls. I gently ride and softly call. Good night and joy be with you all. Good night and joy be with you all. Merry meet.
Merry part.
And merry meet again.
Huzzah!
Felicem diem natalem, felicem diem natalem. Quod annos nata es? Unus estu, duo estu, tres estu, quatuor estu, quinque estu, sex estu, septem estu, octo estu, novem estu, decem esto, undecim esto, duodecim esto, tredecim esto, quattordecim esto, quindecim esto, sedecim esto, septendecim esto.